What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. DD out here in Los Angeles. Chris is somewhere. He didn't even tell us this week. He just was like, I'm not making it,"
It's
and
like I
just
don't.
didn't
Yeah,
didn't say anything.
no
So,
context.
yeah, no context, but whatever. We'll see him when we see him. And Dan is in Pittsburgh, aka Milan, still for the next week or so,
Yeah, oh yeah.
closing out the Winter Olympics out there. And we're gonna be talking Winter Olympics a lot about it because it's our only time to get to talk about it. So we're gonna be doing a lot of things with Winter Olympics, different topics, and Alysa Liu is like a legend to me. So I'm gonna be talking about her, and also. We got more sad restaurant news, man. And oh, dude, like Wendy's. Wendy's is the
Wow.
next one we're gonna talk about. So we got a lot to get to. Some happy, some sad, but it's the brunch breakdown. Dan, let everybody know where they can find this thing.
That's right. That's right. You can find this podcast anywhere podcasts are available, wherever you like to listen. Just find us there. We have a new episode each and every Wednesday. If you follow or subscribe to the Brunch Breakdown page, channel, whatever you want to call it, whatever they like to call it, the episode's going to come right to you each and every Wednesday morning. It's that simple. Okay. Every Wednesday, follow, subscribe. Video episodes also available exclusively on YouTube, Facebook, and right in the Spotify app. Also on Wednesdays, premiering at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, on demand anytime you like to watch. After that, of course, wherever we're on social media at Brunch Breakdown. Give us a follow, give us a shot. Get some. We need to get. We're gonna hit the social media a little harder, I think, this week. We need to pick back up. We were off for a couple of weeks. We get some clips out there, so it's been a little quiet there. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. You follow us at Brunch Breakdown. We're gonna have some stuff for you there this week. And then, of course, Sounds of Brunch on fire. As always, where can you find that? You should know by now. But if you're new to the program, Spotify. Get to Spotify, search Sounds of Brunch. That's our playlist. We give you what we're listening to each and every week. We're going to put those songs on there. We're going to keep last week's on there because we know we're that damn good and we know you're going to want to go back and listen to them again. Maybe you missed an ep. It's fine. It all happens. Check out the Sounds of Brunch. Gets updated every Friday exclusively on Spotify.
That is correct. All right. Well, Dan, I'm gonna get this off my chest.
Yeah.
It is the same time every year winter hits Los Angeles. It's literally the
Does it?
same time. It's the same 2 week window. So, there's two. This is split the two, but I just want to explain this to people. Like, there's a point in LA where it's like it goes below 40 in at overnight, right? Where all of a sudden there's frost on the windows,
T's and P's.
and the weather people, it's like their Christmas. Because otherwise, weather people here have nothing to do.
Got it pretty easy.
Absolutely nothing to do. But I'm telling you, if you're a meteorologist in Southern California, this is your Christmas because you are on there and it's like they break in. It's like, all right, there was a shooting downtown, but that doesn't matter. Let's go to Chip and weather. Ooh, there's a frost warning. A frost warning for
Wow.
anybody who lives in the Midwest, the East Coast, where we grew up, guys. Frost warning. Could you imagine there being a report because frost may be on your car if you park outside? There is a possibility. So that happened this week, and Siobhan called because she parks her car outside, and she calls me because Siobhan gets up early. She calls me and goes, there's frost on my car and I don't know how to get this off and I'm already late for work. And I was like, I mean, she's like, I didn't start the car. And I was like, oh crap, do we have a scraper? We don't
Oh,
have a scraper.
jeez.
So like I grabbed a
No, no.
a plastic leveler, found that, and I just scraped her window with
All
that.
right. All
I was
right.
like, this won't mess anything up. It's the same thing. It's plastic. Because the first thing I thought was, oh yeah, let me find a CD case. Who the fuck's got a CD case? And then I was like, well, I just went to the garage. I was like, all right, this is plastic, and went and scraped her windows off really fast. But
Wow.
yeah, it always happens in this like mid. It always happens like usually like February. It's usually this time because right before daylight savings happens, and it's like we get to feel some winter.
Mm.
But the only problem is that it goes from whatever 37 at night to picking up the kids at 75 degrees. Like yesterday we went to a party and it was outside and it was 75 degrees, but this morning it was like 30 something. And I was like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, but I do love it here. Just if you're somebody who is gonna plan on visiting Los Angeles or visiting one of your friends in Southern California, don't come at this time. Don't expect it to be warm here because it's cold there. Don't do that to yourself. Just letting you know right now. Do not do it in February. It's not a good look. Get it off my chest.
Wow, I didn't realize that LA was ready to participate and host the Winter Games in 4 years. I mean, this is the 2 week period, and we've got frost warnings in effect. Then, like, let's go. Let's get the snow out. Let's build the ski ramps. Let's do it. We're ready. We're just gonna have to host every event, between the hours of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. That's it.
Listen, yeah, see, maybe
night
8 p.m.
Night Olympics only.
Maybe 8 p.m. just to be safe. But
yeah.
8 to 6,
Okay.
and which time difference might not be that bad for everybody around the world.
It's prime time somewhere.
So get it done. Mike Tirico will be ready either way.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah.
T's and P's to you, my friend. That sounds like a really rough stretch for you. I mean,
it is rough.
Resourceful though. I like the level. You could have gone a lot worse. But that's pretty good. Glad you were able to survive the morning.
It was hysterical getting that call yesterday. I get that call once a morning. Once a year I get that call.
Yeah.
What do I do with my windows? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. You've lived here longer than me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just weird not to have a scraper anywhere. Like,
guess there's no reason. If it's true, literally a chance of it every 2 weeks out of the year. Yeah. What's the point?
I feel like there was one because I had my Kia for so long when I was here,
mm-hmm.
and I felt like, and I know there was one in there just because that's the car I took from Pittsburgh. But I don't
you
think
probably cleared that thing out, and you're like, I don't need to hold on to this.
Hey, I
this
don't
is why I moved here. I moved here. I didn't need this.
I don't think it made the move from car to car. So,
yeah. Wow.
It is what it is. But yeah.
Well, good luck to you making it the rest of the way through winter.
You're welcome for the weather report.
Yeah.
What's going on in your neck of the woods, Dan?
Yeah. I wish frost warnings were the worst things that we had to look forward to. I really wish that. That's not even a thing. That when that happens here in this late spring. Hey, we know it's spring, but those plants you've been planting, they're about to die. We're gonna get one of those cold frosts. That's just gonna happen. Anyways, Dee Dee, did you know? This is what I want to get off my chest this week. Did you know that following the pattern of college football playoffs, which football's in a rearview mirror, it's fine. We got a long break ahead of us. Other sports happening, right? We're going to talk a lot of Olympics today. And then March Madness is right around the corner. But I didn't know this. Did you know that a March Madness seeding preview was announced this weekend?
Oh,
a preview? Yeah. To follow the pattern of college football playoffs. I got this notification on my phone on Sunday that was talking about seeding, first seeding of March Madness. I was like, did I miss Selection Sunday? Did they move it up? I'm like, what had happened? And did they just decide to do this at 1:30 in the middle of the Olympics? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So what actually happened is they're doing previews leading up to Selection Sunday of the seeding. And I just want to ask why. Who asked for this? You know what I mean? Do we need this? Is this just so the selections committee doesn't get hammered that day of their choices, of their picks, because you don't know anything up until that point, right? Why are we wasting time with something we do not need? And in football, it's fine, right? It's fine because it's weekly. Games are weekly. You have time to kind of digest, and seeding's a little bit more valuable in the college football playoff, you could argue, than March Madness. They released these preview rankings at 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. And within the next 24 hours, three of the number one of the top seeds were like playing ranked games, and two of them played each other. So it was like completely useless. They're like, listen, this preview is good for an hour.
Yeah.
After that, we're gonna have to shake some things up because these teams are playing each other. So what's the point? And I was reading the article, and it said between the first set of preview seating rankings and March Madness, there are 800 more college basketball games to be played. 800. Like, what are we doing? Let's stop turning nothing into something. We don't need another TV show of useless rankings that we're going to spend. We're going to spend so much time watching March Madness itself. We don't need an hour for the next 4 Sundays to like look who are the current 1 seeds, who are the current 2 seeds. Like, leave a little bit of drama, right? Hey, Joe Lunardi needs a job, dude. Like, what's the point of Joe Lunardi if we know who what everybody's going to be ranked leading up to it? It's pointless. So, like, I'm looking out for my man Joe, and I just think this is a huge, huge waste of time.
Listen, I am 100% with you. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but I know they did it last year too.
Did they? Okay.
I know they did it last year too, and maybe last year was the first year they ever did it, but I know they did it last year, and I was like, this is the dumbest thing in the world because basketball doesn't stop.
Right.
So, like, football stops, right?
Exactly.
As much as we can joke and we can be like, oh, yeah, football happens on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever.
Yeah.
No, like, Alabama's not playing on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's worried about what, Kent State and Marshall are doing on, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the college football playoff ranking show.
Exactly.
So college football actually stops on Saturday, and then they do the show on Tuesday to lead you into the weekend. So I always look at the college football thing as just like a preview show for like the weekend.
Yeah.
And they just like make it bigger. Like, it's like I don't really care about what the rankings are because, again, those things are going to play out too.
Yeah.
But in basketball, it's stupid because there are games every night and there are 8 million teams who still think they have a chance to get into the NCAA tournament because it's true. Like, all these small conference tournaments, like, they're all in it. So who cares what the seeding is? Doesn't matter.
Right.
It's really dumb to do that. And honestly, no one watched Carolina Duke. I saw something that was like it was the lowest ranked Carolina Duke game in a very, very long time.
Wow.
And both teams are like good this year, especially like Duke is like really good and is good. And the game was awesome. Went down. It was a buzzer. I think it wasn't a buzzer beater, but it was like shot with like 0.4 seconds left. Went down the end, and nobody cared. So do you think anybody cares about the college basketball ranking show if no one cares about Carolina Duke anymore? Get out of here, man.
Right. Just so dumb. And it is. It's going to continue to happen there's college basketball games every Sunday and Monday, and then Tuesday. And it's like, what are we doing wasting our time with this?
All the time.
Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And then like they have every right to change anything that they want to on Selection Sunday.
Yeah.
So like, we're going to be like, oh, well, you previewed it this differently 2 weeks ago. So what? It's up to them. So,
and there's no stakes. It's like
in
college, like the whole college football playoff thing this year was like Notre Dame, Miami, like who's BYU, who's going to make it in. All these teams are going to make it in. So is the preview show about the teams that are 68? No one cares about them.
Exactly.
It's like, oh no, like this team from the ACC is going to get a 3 seed. Oh no, that's so like they're still in it. Like
right. Like there's no buys at stake, no home games at stake, like there is in football. Mm-hmm. So it's not really relevant until you know who you're playing and your path to get there. So like just where your seed falls makes it means nothing to anybody right now. Nothing.
And yeah, that's true. And you can't even, because at least in the college football playoff, you can imagine what the matchups are. You can't even do that.
No, they're not giving you a bracket. They're just giving you the numbers, right? You have no idea what region, who you might play on the way there. No, it's just like,
idea.
You might play one of these other 3 teams on the way, just because you might be in their bracket. Dumb.
There's nothing all right, now I have to watch the show next week just to see what they do.
We just see how entertaining they can try to make something that's so useless.
I'm like, is this show just a breakdown of teams from the Colonial? I need to know. Like, is that what this is about? Because oh man, the NEC is tough this year.
Oh my gosh,
I have no idea what that's about. But
love it.
Man, oh man. All right, well, let's get into some brews. And I have to
Yeah.
look mine up because I have to make sure I get this right. So, Dan, what are you
Okay.
sipping on?
All right. So one of the most popular breweries in my neck of the woods here in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, is Grist House. It's probably been a minute since I've featured a Grist House beer, but they're notably one of the best, if not the best. They have a great tap room, and a couple of years ago, pre 2020, they bought a former missile defense site outside of Pittsburgh,
Oh,
literally from
okay.
World Wars, a missile defense site in case there was threats that Pittsburgh would be a target because of the steel production for the wars. It's kind of important. Kind of need steel to build things you need for war. So there was like multiple missile defense sites built, and one of them remains standing. And Grist House purchased the building with the plan to completely turn it into probably the largest tap room of any craft brewery in Pittsburgh. And the pandemic happened. The site remains stagnant. Nothing happening there. They end up like expanding onto their current tap room. So everybody's like, they don't have money to do this. I can't imagine the millions of dollars it will take to convert this site, which has been sitting dormant, and turn it into a tap room, a brewing facility, everything like that. Well, they freaking did it. They freaking still did it. And it opened late last year. I want to say maybe in the fall. We didn't get a chance to go out there yet, but we finally did this past weekend because FF season, baby. It's fish fry season. Let's freaking go.
Oh,
Let's freaking go. Yes. Yes. And their fish sandwich, by the way, it was basically a croquette. If you know anything about a croquette, it's like a fried, like potato-y ball, for
yeah.
lack of a
Yeah.
better
I mean,
word.
I got you.
And they basically turned it into that. They put like it was flaky fish with some potato, almost turned to like if you can imagine what a crab cake would be like, but like with fish and potato. Amazing, amazing. But the brewery is gorgeous. We have to take you when you come into town. It's and the outdoor area, which again this time of year not great right now here, but incredible views, incredible views. So they made they call it the Command Center. Great reason.
Great, great
And
name.
they brewed their first lager there, and they called it the Command House Lager. And I was like, fish fry, lager, let's do this. Let's have the first beer in the new Command Center named after the Command Center. And it was great. It was great. Like you can be lazy with a lager, you can, and it can be fine. No. This was so clean, so crisp, flavorful. Just a little bit of that, maltiness. It was excellent with the food, and I'm looking for many, many visits to the Command Center this summer. Yeah, this place is huge, man. This place is huge, and I'm very, very excited that it's 15 minutes from my house. So
That's
it
beautiful.
was a great, great first fish fry beer.
That is beautiful, dude. Fish fry season, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, super, super
Yeah,
excited,
dude.
super excited.
Fish fry season. I miss fish fry season. Yes, I can get my fried fish, it's just not the same way. You know what I mean? There's not just some random church on the,
Yeah,
just you
right.
pass on your way home from work, and you just are like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in there. And yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
yep.
man. All right. I have. All right. So we're gonna be talking about Wendy's closing.
Hmm.
But I know you probably felt this a little bit too. Brewery's closing, and
Yeah.
Angel City Brewery was the first brewery that I went to when I moved to Los Angeles because someone was like, "Hey, man, if you go downtown, that's where you should go." And I went there, and it's just this old historic building, and it's so awesome downtown. And they had food trucks outside, and they do until they close. And I know they're closing very soon. There's been a couple times where they close and open back up, close back up, but
Mm.
they'll be closing. They'll be shutting down very soon. I think at the end of the month. And I just want to give a shout out to their To Live and Thai in LA. It is a Pilsner that is brewed with Thai lime leaves. And it is
Whoa.
very, very good and very interesting. And I love that
Wow.
beer. And when I went there, this week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this out. And it was great. So I just want to shout out To Live and Thai in LA. It's a Czech Pilsner brewed with Thai lime leaves, and it's just really good, man. And
Yeah.
it just gives you a very interesting taste. And like, I wish I was eating Thai food when I had it.
Sure.
Um, but it's just a really good beer, and they just make great beer there, and it's a bummer, man. Distilleries, breweries, we had a boom, and now it's busting, I feel
Yep.
like. And but it
Yep.
just stinks when uh some of the ones that are like the local legends can't sustain
Right.
or whatever, and that just kind of stinks. But
Right.
yeah, so it's a bummer, but I just want to give a shout out to that beer. I know they're still going to be producing stuff, but I know like the brewery and the tap room, they're all going to be going away. So, but shouts to Angel City Brewery in in LA.
That is a bummer, man. It's bad right
Hmm.
now. It really is. It's happening a lot. One of our favorite distilleries locally that's just like unbelievably great just shut down.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's we talk about restaurants. So again, we're talking about Wendy's. We talked about Bahama Breeze last week. But like,
Yeah.
people, get your freaking asses out of your house. Like, and Gen Z, this is for you. It's There are plenty of statistics out there. You're drinking less than any generation in the history of the world. In the history of the world, you're drinking less. And this is what you're doing. You're closing businesses, hardworking people losing their jobs because of you. How does that make you feel? Okay.
Oof.
So, like, go indulge a little bit. I'm not saying go get drunk. Okay. Do that if you want. You should. But like, support local businesses, distilleries, breweries. I mean, even the big ones are going down. So it's not even just local. It's
No.
everybody. It's
Uh-uh.
everybody, man. It's crazy right now.
Nah, man. I saw one interesting thing that I saw last year, and we've been kind of living by it, is David Chow, who's got a bunch of shows on Netflix, on The Ringer, a bunch of stuff like that. Famous chef, and he said that to save your restaurants, because he got like a mailbag question on his podcast. He was like, to
Mm.
save your restaurants from closing, everyone needs to just pick 3 to 5 restaurants and just go to those. And he's like, and I know it's
Oh,
hard because there's like a million different places you can go and like DoorDash and all these things. You can get anything from everywhere, whatever. But he was like, if you want to save your restaurants and your local restaurants, like you got to pick 3 to 5 of them and only go to those. And
wow.
that's just what you have to do. Because he was like, because it used to be where like that's just where you went. You went to your local mom and pop shop. You went to this place. That's where you went. You went to those couple places. But now it's like you can just get food or get takeout from anywhere. And it's basically like if you're gonna get takeout from those places. Go to those places, and that's what you have to do. They're like it's hard to tell people to do that because we have so many choice. But he was like, that's what you have to do. And we kind of started doing that recently, and it's like kind of makes us feel good, kind of know the people now and
Yeah,
stuff like that. And it's like it's cool to be able to do that. But that's like another reason why you're seeing the local places and wherever shutting down because you just got so much choice
that's true.
now.
That's
You
true.
know.
And like, and places are like better than they've ever been,
Hmm.
right? Like,
Yeah.
food is unique. It's not an Applebee's everywhere, but you almost I guess you have to start treating everywhere like an Applebee's. Like, we went to we went
Yeah.
when growing up, we went to like Fridays ironically almost every Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And so like, you just have to start treating it like that and to try to
Hmm.
save them. That's a fascinating answer to that question. And
I
it makes
know.
a ton of sense, though. It makes a ton of sense. It's tough,
Yeah.
but it's what you got to do right now.
I know it's super tough, and he even said that he was like, yeah, it's like he's like people are gonna be like, oh, this is we shouldn't have to do that, but like he's
Yeah.
like, hey man, if you care about your local spots, you got to go to them like you did back in the day, and
Yeah.
so yeah, we've started doing that with our places in our neighborhood and stuff, and it's like we're like making sure it's like yeah, when we get takeout, like we're getting them from these places, we're not just gonna get them from any place in the city because
Right.
you can, and that's the thing,
Yeah.
it's like as good as it is, you can. It's also like sucks because those places are going to be closing. So
Wow.
yeah, and I don't need Darden to come up and buy every space. So
Yeah. Right.
yeah, so let's slow down because they've honestly done that on a couple places that were local, like Darden and a couple other groups have like just bought the places and made them look like they're like local, but they're not. You know,
Oof.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah,
Jeez.
that's a thing that's happening too. So it's
Wow.
ah,
Oof.
not great.
Not great.
No. All right, well, let's get into the main menu, Dan.
Let's do it.
Winter Olympics, it's your time. And
Yes.
I'm mad that I didn't think about this until after we started. But I should have been calling this Milan Carnegie the whole time. Is And I'm mad I didn't think of this last week. I'm mad I didn't think
Yeah,
of
you
this
know
at the
what?
show. But Milan Carnegie is
That's
where the
good.
Winter Olympics are happening in Dan's world.
That's
So
right.
let's go.
Love that. I love that. It's been an amazing 2 weeks of the Olympics, but by the time you're listening to this, we're a couple of days removed from closing ceremonies and such. We haven't seen the closing ceremonies quite yet, but so we can't
No.
reflect on those. But we're going to reflect on everything leading up to that. Um, I'm going to warn our audience right now. We're about halfway through this episode. The gold medal game between U.S. and Canada, the men's ice hockey game, literally just ended the third period, and there's a break, and then we're going to go to overtime. I'm going to warn you right now, there might be a moment within the next 30 minutes where we just go off the air. You're screaming. It doesn't sound great. You're a little scared. Don't worry. I just want to put that out there. It might happen while we're doing this. Maybe not. Maybe not. By the way, that this game is
Listen,
going.
and if you're watching on YouTube, our eyes both keep moving. Like mine is like mine is over here. Mine is right here. And I keep looking over there and I see where Dan is looking every
Yeah, I'm
time.
like,
So if
we
you're
have a little
watching
bit of,
this,
yeah.
just
Watch
letting
it.
you know,
Yeah.
we're
What are they looking at?
what are they looking at? Like, no, it's not my kids doing foolish things. No,
Yeah,
for once,
yeah.
no, it's me actually watching because there were like a couple scoring chances for both sides that were
Yeah.
like, what in the hell? Like,
Yeah, crazy.
some defenseman like stopped for the U.S. like just got his hands down and just stopped it. Like, where was the goalie? I don't even know. He was just there. I don't know what's going on.
Wild.
Like,
Wild. So
yeah.
we have a little bit of break now, though. They're gonna break before they go to overtime. We're gonna go to overtime just like we did in the women's game. This is insane. Anyways, back to what we've seen over the last 2 weeks. Amazing Olympics. Seems like Milan Cortina have been fantastic hosts. But I want to talk about Team USA as a whole for a second. All right. Seems like we're gonna finish second in the medal standings, as we typically do with the Winter Olympics, somewhere between second and third, depending on if the host country just goes like ballistic. You know what I mean? Like, when China hosts, they just like literally go for that one for 4 years. They don't even care about anything else, and then they'll just run house. But setting new records, most medals in any Winter Games, not in North America, most golds. So like, just on the surface of hearing that, great. But like what this could have been, man, I feel like there's some choke jobs. I hate to say that. I really, really hate to say that. But like, it really, there was a lot of disappointment. Ilya Malinin, the quad god. We all know what happened there. Yep. Michaela Shiffrin, so thrilled that she finally got gold. But like, it was close again. Like, her first two races did not go well. She does not compete well in the Olympics for some reason. But at least she got one. But like, it probably should have been more based on how dominant she is in her sport. Yeah. Chloe Kim. Everybody thought she was going to win gold, right? Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, the figures pair. Now, might have been some judging issues going on there, which I still think there were, but they were expected to win gold. Did not. Amber Glenn. Maybe not expected to win gold, but certainly expected to take home a medal, and almost did still. Unbelievable by her, by the way, but just like to witness that. People falling and making mistakes at times that they usually never do on the biggest stage is like heartbreaking to watch. But like, it just, what we could have done on the medal stand, on the medal count, like based on some of those letdowns, it's just like, damn. The favorites didn't do it, but everybody else has kind of come through. Some spoilers, some not. Just an amazing games. Shout out to Peacock. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? Yep. They've got it figured out. I hope the games never go anywhere else, right? Like, the Grammys are moving away from CBS for the first time in like 50 years or something since like the invention of the television.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Nervous. Like that's like a staple. Grammys, CBS.
And, who else? The Oscars are moving. Are Oscars on YouTube? Are
they?
I think so. Let me make sure.
Some wild shaking up. So I hope NBC, Comcast, Peacock, Universe, whatever that group is, they never lose the Olympics because they do an amazing job. And I'm just multi-viewing it all the time. I'm going to say this, though, Didi.
No.
Okay. Italy, I think 6 hours ahead of us on the East Coast, 9 for you. I can't imagine how difficult it is for you to watch things as they happen live. There's a special place in hell for people that spoil Olympic results before prime time. Some of us have to work and they like to watch in prime time. They want to watch the drama unfold, not I know what happens now, let me see how. Gosh, you people, all of you people, there's lots of you. I'm not just pointing people out. There's lots of people that's in it. I can only turn off so many notifications, and like I can't stay off of my phone. It's not possible. It's texts, it's notifications from multiple sources. Like I just want to see the prime time. That's what gets me. Look forward to prime time every night. So I'm excited for LA, where I can watch things a little bit more in real time. But it's always been a challenge with preventing spoilers. We had it good in 1996. We were young bucks, 10, 11 years old. And we were at Atlanta, right? East Coast. When's the next time we're going to get a East Coast time zone Olympics? When? There's no way.
Never.
There's no way. It's never gonna happen again. So we had it good back then, but that's been tough. That's been tough. I don't like the spoilers. It makes me mad.
Yeah, it's tough with the spoilers, but I hadn't gotten that many. It's the Winter Olympics is, it's very easy for me to not get the spoilers, I feel like.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know why. I feel like no one talks about the Winter Olympics the way they talk about summer.
That's true.
And so even when I'm like, and especially with the stuff that I do, it's like we're on set, we're shooting, we're doing whatever. It's not like there's like TVs around or anything like that. And so I don't think anyone's really looking around. Like the figure skating, like that was a thing. Like when that was the biggest spoiler I got, because when Ilya fell, that was just like, no, everyone was like, what the fuck? Because everybody was ready to see him do backflips and all this crazy shit. Yeah. And he fell, and that was like that got spoiled for me. So that was a bummer. But for the most part, nothing really else got spoiled. But like I understand if you're in it, like you are in it. I am in it. How you are in it. You know what I mean? You're getting notifications, you're getting the updates and all that stuff. I get it. Summer Olympics is tougher. I feel like Summer Olympics is like impossible not to spoil. But back to Peacock though. Dude, they've mastered this. Yes. They've done it. It's perfect. Since the Summer Games, they've just done this, and it's like so reliable. You can watch all the feeds. You can just go back and forth to whatever. Like it's just shouts to you guys. You perfected the Olympics. You made this perfect. Like, and I can't be happier than that. I know the spoilers stink, but just the fact that you can just click on Peacock so fast and just watch whatever you want. You know what I mean? At any time that you can, and it's just freaking, it's great. So
it is.
Shouts to Peacock.
Shouts to Peacock. We gave a shout to the drones last week as well. It's just going to continue to get more and more amazing and better and better. And it's just like we talked about this with the Summer Games. You hear those voices, right? Those voices of those particular sports, and it's just like it's comforting. They absolutely nail the announcers for each and every one of these sports, and it's the same people. You literally hear them some of them every 2 years, some of them double dip in sports, right? Like the guy that does track and field, does like bobsled. That guy. Yeah. He's amazing.
But that's nice though.
It's nice. It is nice. It's very nice. I love it. I love it. So you hear their voices every 2 or 4 years, and you're like, it's like you never left. Nope. It's like you never left. It's comforting. It's comforting.
It really like I'm gonna be hearing. I was thinking about it, like, because we've been watching Traders on NBC, and Tara and Johnny are on there this season.
So
right?
good at everything they do.
Yeah, and it's just nice to know that like we're good. And Tara and Johnny I don't know how old Johnny is, but Tara's like my age, and so I'm like I don't know how long they're gonna do this, but we're gonna be hearing them for a very long time. And it's going to be very nice. We're going to grow old with Tara and Johnny.
With them, yes.
With them. So like every 2-4 years, whatever, we're going to be seeing them on NBC doing things until they're in their 80s or whatever the fuck. Like talking about figure skating. And that just makes me happy. Like, I don't know. Like,
that's true.
We're going to grow with them.
That's very true. That's very true. I love that. I didn't even think about how long they're going to be. They're definitely going to be doing it. They're going to get paid every dollar they deserve. They're so good. They're so good at it. It
Yeah.
is. There's a sense of comfort there. So Peacock,
Yeah.
NBC, never let go. Never let
Yeah,
go, Jack.
the thing is they're not. It's like they're fun, they're entertaining, and they're just like you just that's what you just want. Especially when it
Yeah.
comes to a sport that like no one really knows. We're all here. We're all dropping in on this world for the most part. And we're all like, let's make this fun. Let's make this entertaining. Explain this
Right.
all to us. And they
Right.
just do it. And they just do it so well. That's the thing. It's like you're watching these sports that are judged and you're trying to figure out like when Amber Glenn messed up on her jump, I was like, wait, why did she get deducted that hard? And then they
Hmm.
explained it in like a second. I was like, oh, so you just can't even like she would have been better off if she fell.
Right. Rather than like changing it.
Yeah, than changing
Yeah.
it. I was
And
like,
like
that
do
is
less. Yeah.
crazy. I
Yeah.
didn't even think like because I was like, wait, this still doesn't make sense to me. And then they're just like, oh yeah, like you can't just not do it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and I was like,
Yes.
oh, so that was it. Because I wondered how she just knew right away that it was like, oh yeah, this was the worst thing I've ever done, and like everyone knew it, and like her coach is sitting there just like blank face, like, we fucked this one up.
Yeah. You get
Like, yeah,
zero because you didn't do what you were
yeah.
supposed to do. Yeah. No, it is. And it's credit to them because they're not just announcing for the Olympics, right? They're doing this. There's world championship. There's other events
Oh
that
yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
place, and they have to treat this particular audience like children and
Yes.
explain why things are happening a certain way that they're happening. And to just be able to like, okay, for these 2 weeks, we have to change how we announce because the audience doesn't know what we're doing or doesn't know what we're talking about, and we need to explain things. It's a credit to all of them to be able to do that because these events are going on more than every 4 years, and they're able to just talk us through and explain. Here's what's going on. Here's what's going on.
Okay, Dan. Now I need to talk about something very important to me.
Let's do
This
this.
is Alysa Liu, who is now America's daughter.
Yeah.
Like she's now America's daughter. Like there's no other way to put it. Like everyone has adopted her
Hmm.
into our lives. Like she is now like our daughter who we let have that hair and pierce herself wherever she wants to make herself happy. We have decided this is what we are doing. This is our daughter. We've adopted her.
100%.
And watching her skate, okay? And this is as we were just talking about dropping into this world, okay? And I had seen a lot of stuff with them because the what do they call it? The angels or whatever they call it, the ice angels or something they call themselves or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Blade
Blade
Angels.
Angels. That's it. That's it. Blade Angels. And so I had seen them leading up to the Olympics because they were funny. They're all doing all these funny things, and they're just kind of like they're just not. And listen, her hair stands out, and like I'm like this girl
For
is
sure.
figure skating. What are we?
Yeah.
What, seriously, that's what we're doing. And watching her skate is so effortless. Okay, that it reminded me of athletes in history that look like they don't even practice. They just get on the ice or they just get on the court and they just go. And I was like, Tracy McGrady is what I was thinking of when I thought about Alysa Liu. I was like, she is so, because it just looks like she just gets out there and is like, oh yeah, what's up, guys? We're skating. Where everyone else is
Yeah.
like, it looks like everyone's terrified.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know who's the greatest figure skater of all time and all this other shit. I don't know any of that. But all I know is when you watch her skate, it is something you've just never seen before because she's just like, it's effortless.
Yeah.
It's like she just floats out there. And it was just like, this is so crazy to watch because everything, it seems so hard and precise and things like that. And it's just like, and that doesn't make her better than other people. It's just watching it is fascinating because it just looks like she just got out of bed and was like, "Hey guys, what are we doing today? Oh, okay, let's get out here and let's get it." Where everyone else is like, "Oh yeah, no, you're figure skating today. You're going for gold," and she just looks like she's out there like, "We're good." Like
Yeah.
she is amazing to watch. I just thought about like Tracy McGrady. I thought about like Randy Moss. Like Anthony Edwards is kind of like that in the NBA right now. I just thought about people who just look like they just showed up and just went for it, And and that's, I don't know. It just made me feel like that watching her. And
Yeah.
even just the way she found the cameras right after she like had her after she had her gold medal winning skate and she just looks at the cameras and just like, now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like found the camera to do it. Like it
Right.
was just like no one else is finding the camera to do anything. And like You know, also she just walked those girls down. Like I truly
Oh
feel
my
like
gosh.
she
Yeah.
went and they all were just like, yeah, I'm scared now. And it was just
Right.
like, I
Right.
don't know, like because she was so effortless, I think she just scared everybody. I think it was like watching Tiger or something. It was like, yeah, like nah, we're good. It was fascinating watching that whole thing unfold the other night. Like I was so happy that I was like home able to watch
Yeah.
it and just like watch the whole thing unfold because it was as a sports fan, it was fascinating to watch her and then everybody else just crumble.
It was.
Like,
It
yeah,
was because there was still a lot of potential for her to just easily slip into bronze medal category
yeah,
position where she started, right? She was in third, and the leaders had a decent amount of a lead with on her, so she had to go out there and have. She knew she had to have the skate of her life. She knew that, and it was truly you're spot on. You're absolutely spot on. It was unbelievable to watch that unfold, and I think and I hope at least for American skaters and hopefully around the world, like this opens up a whole new world to figure skating. I think
yeah.
it really could because she is not like anybody else
No one.
in that sport and doesn't look like it, doesn't talk like it, doesn't act like it. Just unbelievable and like good for her for being herself because she could easily we've all heard the story, right? She retired. It was too much of her life taking over. She was on other people's schedules and she came back. She's doing it her way. She's like got no fear. She's it's crazy. It's an amazing story. And like here's the thing. She's still young, right? She's
Yeah,
20.
20.
So she could very easily come back in 4 years. I don't think she's going to. I don't think she's going to. I think she's like, even though I don't put pressure on myself, the world would try to put the pressure on her to come back in 4 years and win gold again, be like the darling all over. I think she's probably just like, nah, I'm good. I got my gold. By the way, plural.
Yeah,
The team event
golds.
too. You still
Yeah.
gotta go, and like, and she'll be a star. And I hope she is because she's fun to root for. She's really fun to root for, and hell yeah, USA. That was an amazing event to watch unfold.
Yeah, she ended up being she was one of the people talked about, but she ended up being the absolute
Yeah,
star of the
yeah, yeah,
game.
yeah.
If
Right,
anything, she's the one that people talked about that actually came through. Honestly.
exactly. Right.
And she's gonna I mean, this girl's gonna have there's gonna be books written after her. There's gonna be lots of things that are gonna she's gonna make a lot of money in the next
Oh
in
yeah,
this next year. So I hope her agents and managers are on it because it's like you're gonna cash in the next year and it's gonna be great for you. But
for
yeah,
sure.
I could see her not doing it. I just love that like every NBC ran this thing for her and it was like she's like, yeah, skating isn't my favorite thing. Duh!
Yes.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh. Holy shit. They just freaking did it. They just freaking.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Holy shit. There should not
perfect.
be 3-on-3 in a gold medal game in overtime, by the
Yes,
way.
there should.
But for the first time since 1980, the U.S. men's hockey team just won gold and beat freaking Canada to do it. And I'm glad we got to witness this live. I'm sure my wife is freaking out downstairs because she thinks something happened to me. Oh, I'm glad we got to watch this together, Dee Dee. I don't know if you were a little bit behind my stream or not.
Yes, I was like behind. Like I was fully behind. I saw you. I saw you.
Oh.
You freaked out and like ran out of your chair. And I looked down. I was like, wait. And I looked down and it's like they're on the other end of the ice. I was like, wait. So Dan's been rooting for Canada this whole time? Like, because literally you freaked out and Canada had a puck. I was like, wait. So yeah, there's a solid 5-10 second delay between me. Yeah, and now my dad is literally calling me right now because he just watched it too. I'm sure. Holy
That's
shit! Wow,
dude.
wow.
Wow. Wow.
First
Wow.
time
Wow.
since 1980. That's crazy,
Yeah. First time
dude.
since the Do you believe
I
in
love
miracles?
overtime in the Olympics. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The only thing better than overtime in the Olympics is a shootout in the Olympics. It's the only thing
Well,
better.
yeah, because we've seen that,
That's the only thing better.
right? We've
It's the
seen
only thing
that.
better. Wow. USA, baby.
Man,
USA.
finally, the bridesmaids so many times over and over again, and they freaking did it. They took down
That's right.
Canada. Oh
That's
my
right, baby.
gosh, dude. Suck it,
That's right,
Canada.
baby.
Suck it, Canada.
That's right,
We're with
baby.
you 50 weeks out of the year, but not these two. Not these
That's right,
two.
baby. That's right.
Oh
That's right.
my
Wow,
God.
man.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment we got to experience live here with you and me and everybody.
Wow. Wow. Man, dude. Well, Jesus. Man, dude, I'm telling
I need to see. They haven't showed a replay of this goal yet. There we go. Sniper.
Yeah, it was set up perfectly. It was money.
Was.
It was money. Knowing that it was coming, I was like, oh. Knowing that it was coming, it felt like it was a replay when I saw it because I was like, oh, here it is. Boom,
Yeah.
done. Yep.
Oh
That's
my
it right
gosh.
there. Oh,
Wow.
Great pass. Woo. Nice. That's beautiful.
Amazing. All right, where were we?
And
Sorry.
also shouts to Sidney Crosby for not showing up. Good job.
I'm glad you listen, the Penguins are having a hell of a season. He would have gotten his ass kicked in this game. So thank you, Sid, for making the right decision. You got your golds. You're fine.
Good job. Thank you, Sid. Thank you for your service, Sid. And I guess this is Drake loses again. Jesus Christ, man. It's not been good for Canada, man. Jeez. They not like us, baby. Here we go. I don't even know what we were talking about, Dan. So go into your topic. Who cares?
Ooh, okay, yeah,
USA,
let's go.
let's go.
We got an Olympic topic that we want to talk about
go.
here.
Yes!
Okay, woo! It is hard to move past this, but we're gonna try to do it. Okay, Didi, if you were participating in an Olympics, right? Doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, in any sport. Overseas, thinking, right, not North America, not Mexico, Canada, US, right?
Yes.
And you were there in that country for 2 weeks, and you had to eat their local cuisine before your event, like during your event, and then the after. So you get to maybe enjoy it a little bit on the after, but so where would you pick, knowing that, hey, maybe it's not your favorite food because, again, you're there to compete.
True.
So right? It's not just being like, oh, what's your favorite cuisine all over the world? That's not what I'm asking you here. It's like, as an athlete, what would you do that's safe, but delicious? Where would you pick? Where's the country you want to compete to be able to enjoy the local cuisine?
Are you asking this because the games are in Italy? Because that's the way I saw this.
I am because Stanley Tucci, whenever they're showing him going around, I'm like, gosh, damn, it must be nice. It must be freaking nice to be in Italy to enjoy the cuisine there right now. I'm thinking, is that the best one?
Because listen, if you want to talk about after, I want to be there. I want to be in Italy eating all of the food after I've been in the best shape of my life, and then I can just be done with my event. And now I can just gorge on the best food in the world.
Right.
But if we're talking I gotta be there, I gotta do this in the Olympics, it would have to be Ireland or something.
Okay.
Because I just know when I'm getting literally safe
potatoes,
no seasonings whatsoever. If I want to drink something, it's literally just gonna be straight whiskey or a lager. It's not gonna be anything, nothing crazy's happening whatsoever. That's where it would have to be. It would just be straight, just potatoes, beef, done. We're out of here, and I'm not even looking for anything else. That just keeps me focused. And because if I would have too many choices in so many other countries, man. No, if I'm not having Brazil, no, not doing that. It's just. But yeah, I was just thinking Ireland is definitely number one because I just am nothing to write home about food wise. And that's what I need to stay focused.
Yeah, and I thought you know, Italian food, you're gonna be able to carbo load a little bit there, but you could easily overindulge in that. And you can slow yourself down. You can slow
True.
yourself down easily. So I'm with you. I was like, Italy's got to be it, right? But then it's like,
Oh,
you would easily overdo it. Easily overdo it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So the country that came to mind for me was the UK. The Olympics were in
Yeah.
London not that long ago.
Yeah.
Again, I think a lot of people they give a little bit of a too much of a gripe about the food in the United Kingdom and in London. It's actually really good. Been there, done that. So and it's safe. I feel like it's I'm not going to overdo anything. Maybe a little fish and chips, you know what I mean? Like can be good there to be able to compete and still be able to enjoy it afterwards. Uh, Another one that came to mind. Now I haven't been here. Greece, OG Olympics.
Oh,
I feel like you know what I mean. Like you could overdo that. I'd feel safe with it. Like I wouldn't have to worry about like having something I'm not used to necessarily. But that was the other one. I'm like, maybe Greece, but definitely like the UK, just to be, you got to be focused. You got to be focused on what's ahead.
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's definitely UK. It's because you just need a place that just does it. Yeah, because as much as you would love to be like it's like there's like Brazil, there's like places. Yeah,
Right.
you can't. Yeah, I'm not like I can't have that if I gotta be focused. I can't have that around me. Like I'd have to like ship my own food in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
like not everybody's gonna be like how like the NBA players are, where they like they're not allowed to
Oh
stay in the
yeah.
Olympic Village.
Right.
They have to stay in
Right.
they have to stay in hotels for many reasons. And and they have their own chefs and their own food run and all that stuff. Like that's how it would have to be if I were in a lot of different countries.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. Yeah, because like think about other countries that have had the Olympics in the last 30 years or will soon, like China. You think Chinese
Mhm.
food that would actually like on paper be good, rice, chicken, but like
Overdo
Chinese
it.
food in China, you could easily overdo it, or you could easily have something that you're not used to having, and it could go
Yeah.
south very, very
Yeah.
quick.
That too, but also I feel like I'd overdo it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could easily overdo that because a lot of that is going to be a lot of noodles, a lot of, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And it's just going to be a lot of stuff that's going to like weigh me down. It's going to be absolutely delicious. And I would love every minute of doing it, but then be like, shit, I got to go freaking speed skate. And I just gained three
Yeah, right.
pounds. It's
Woo, we're
like,
gonna break a track record right
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
I guess like Russia, like because games were in Russia, what 2016, 12, something like that. When they
Yeah,
had the
they were in. Yep,
Yeah, when they
Sochi.
had the stray dogs everywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah,
the whole thing.
yeah.
I feel like that would be safe too. I feel like that would be solid too. I think you're all right in Russia with food.
Oh, probably pretty bland. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
point. But like
feels that way.
France,
Mm-mm.
the games were just in Paris, and then
Yeah.
they have the next winter games in the French
Oh.
Alps.
Oh.
Yeah, they're kind of like a little bit of a double dip. Where
Wow.
now I know the U.S. is going to be that way too because we have L.A. and then we have Salt Lake not long after that for the winter games.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild, but like French food, great. Not as an athlete. Not when
No.
you're competing. Not
Yeah.
not probably not great. Some
Mm-mm.
some snails, some all that stuff. When we don't want to go there. We don't want to
No,
go
I
there.
don't want to be in any place where like I want to drink wine there.
Yeah,
You know?
right. Oh my
It's like
gosh, yeah.
I'm
How
good.
about how about Michaela Schifrin, 30 years old, hadn't had a drink for 2 years, which like good for her. She had her first espresso martini ever after she won the gold medal. And like being one of the first drinks you've had in 2 years and you've never had one of those
That's
is
wow.
wild. And
She's
she's
ready to
already kind of
go.
like an energetic person. She was probably bouncing off walls that
Yeah.
night and
Oh
for
yeah.
her to enjoy an espresso martini in Italy with like the realest
Dude.
espresso you're going to get. So
Just one
there's
dude
all
and
those
just
things you have to consider. It's scary. It's
and like won
or
a
you got to be.
gold.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, listen, I don't want to be too graphic here, but she, I don't know. Somebody had a fun night that night.
Yeah. Oh
I don't
yeah.
know,
Oh yeah.
boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, whatever. I don't know, whatever. But somebody they just won gold too.
Yeah.
First espresso martini in 2 years. Ooh, somebody had a fun night.
No doubt. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Somebody had a fun night. Boy, oh boy. Oh man. Well, let's get into our last topic, Dan. We'll
Let's
do it.
do it. Let's try to do it. We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yes, let's get into our last topic here. Wendy's is closing over 300
Honey.
locations, Dan. And this just goes with Pizza Hut, Bahama Breeze, everyone else that we've been talking about over the past couple. And when I saw this, the first thing I thought, and as someone who has to stop, get fast food every once in a while because we got the kids in the car, and all of a sudden we're just like, wait, we're coming back from basketball at 6 o'clock. We're like, shit, we didn't make any food at home. We got to get some shit.
Whoops.
And I got to tell you, and this is something I've realized over the last year or so, fast food is like not worth it anymore. It used to be cheap and it used to be bad for you. It always was bad for you. But it used to be cheap, right? And bad for you.
Right.
Now you get to the end and you're like, wait, we could have just ordered like actually good takeout from someplace than it was to get Wendy's or to get McDonald's or to get Burger King or whatever, you name it. It's not cheap anymore.
Wow.
And so when I saw that, I was like, I'm not surprised. And I think this could possibly start a lot of this happening. Like Wendy's is closing 358 stores. I think you could all of a sudden see Taco Bell being next. You could see another one being next. You know what I mean? It's like McDonald's, they will always have a million stores on every block. But I wouldn't be surprised if you just start seeing a lot more of these just close down. And especially with the rise of like Cane's and different places like that, like all of a sudden showing up in every city now. It's like, you know, there's more options to get your chicken sandwiches now. There's more options to get your things. And so it's like McDonald's will always be king. So, but like the other ones, we need to be on notice, I think, because I think a lot of places will be making decisions like this soon.
And it's crazy to me. I mean, I certainly, you're in a position where fast food is more of a necessity than it is for me, right?
Yeah.
Lifestyle, family, all that stuff. So I can't tell you the last time I went to a like traditional fast food restaurant. But that's surprising. I mean, like, because I've seen the commercials where like McDonald's is bringing back the value menu or the dollar.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, when? I was like, it left.
Yeah, like
was it
left.
no longer? This is not a good deal anymore. So sorry, we're just gonna do it like it is. And like Wendy's of all of them, like I think superior.
It is
to the of the top three. The Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's is superior. So the fact that they're closing, and it feels like there's less Wendy's than
there are
certainly right than the other two, anyways. So the fact that they have to close is like, this is not good. This is not good at all. But if it's that expensive, I mean, holy cow, it's why would it be worth it when you can get something better for pretty close to the same amount?
Well, yeah, it's like, because just think about all the things like the fast casual places that have like showed up or whatever, or it's like because one night we were like, oh yeah, like should we get Wingstop? Like no, we'll do this, whatever. And then you get to the end at like whatever the fast food place is, you're like, wait, we should have just got Wingstop then. You know, because that's the thing. It's like there's like barely any difference in the prices of actually getting like good takeout or going and getting fast food that you already know is like trash, but whatever, good, but just trash.
Yeah.
And so it's going to, and I know just a lot of these new places that are popping up, they're eating at like Wendy's and everywhere else. Like I don't know, dude. I guess Subway is like McDonald's, because anytime I see a Subway, I'm like, who's eating Subway? Like there was a time when everybody ate Subway, but now when's the last time? I don't even know the last time I saw a Subway commercial. Like, and they're just everywhere. But I feel like I want to say they might be the next to go, but they might just be like McDonald's. But so maybe it'll be like another place that starts to close, like Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's or something. But like, I don't know.
And I know like there was a time where Subway was like the #1 fastest growing franchise.
Yeah.
For people that wanted to franchise a fast food restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Subway was like the top one, right? Because of the entry fees, and it was just growing as a business, right? I mean, and it was, but like, and you thought they would bury the Jersey Mike's, the Jimmy John's, the Firehouse Subs, but like enough of those are sticking around where you're right. Like Subway had to reinvent. I mean, we broke it down here on a brunch breakdown when there was a report about the fake tuna, right? And
Right.
your wife, a big fan of the Subway tuna.
Hmm.
And look how far we've come. I think you're right. I think Subway could be on the other end. You're right. Listen, I dig myself some Subway. I know it is not even close to the best option when it comes to like a sandwich or a sub or something like that. I drive past one all the time. Nobody's in there.
Dude.
Nobody's in there, so I'm concerned. Maybe the one in there's Subways and WalMarts. It feels like maybe they're the ones keeping them alive. But we gotta save. We gotta save people.
It's like maybe because I feel like the only time that I've had Subway is when I was doing the dance awards and I'm like in Vegas for 10 days.
Oh gosh.
And then I would get Subway because I'm like, oh my God, like I just need like I need just normal food. Like
Sure,
I
sure.
need a sandwich.
It's a long time in
Period.
Vegas. You need a little bit of
I
just.
just need a sandwich. And it's like in the hotel. And it's like, I don't feel like waiting. I don't feel like going. I'm just like on whatever day I'm on. And I'm like, I'm just going to get Subway. I'm going to go get a salad. And that's it. That's the only time I can think of going to Subway or even thinking about going to Subway. But
Right.
like, they might be next. I don't know who's next. But like, you know, Wendy's.
Man, it's a lot of Wendy's.
358 stores, man. But still, the only thing is, if you read an article, it's like that's only 5% of their stores.
Maybe we all just grew too fast.
It's
I mean,
like
that was the problem. Maybe there's just too many of these places, anyways. I think realistically,
so.
especially McDonald's, right? There's not a McDonald's anywhere in the country where there isn't a competitor across the street, and they weren't
No,
always the first one there. So
and sometimes it's another McDonald's across the street.
yeah, yeah.
So it's, but yeah, they're closing a lot of stores, and yeah, 358 of their 5,969 stores. So I think there's just going to be more stores closing. I think we're going to be doing this again in a couple months. They're going to be closing more
There's gonna
of
be
them.
just waves of the yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, well,
You heard it
you
here
love
first.
Wendy's, go.
You heard it here first. We're at the forefront of this. Nobody else is talking about this, and we're here each and every week, 2 weeks in a row. Bahama Breeze, not Wendy's. So like, get it here first, people.
Man, sad, sad.
Yeah,
Well, let's get into music, Daniel.
let's do it.
Let's do it. What do you listen to, man?
We are the champions by Queen
Oh, Jesus.
right now.
Absolutely not.
Your favorite, your absolute favorite, or Freebird. I guess that's the theme for Team USA is Freebird. Which, by the way, hot take, not a great song.
It's not.
It's not a
It's
great
just
song.
not.
I knew you would agree with me. I knew you.
I,
We've never talked about this, but I knew
no,
you would agree with me.
it's just not.
It's not. Like, I'm fine with it in this instance, but as a song, no. Um, 21 Pilots. Yeah, again, 21 Pilots. They released a single called Drag Path, and it was
Yeah.
originally only available on the digital purchase of their album that came out last year. That was the only way you could listen to it. It wasn't available on streaming services really until now. And they decided to release like a slightly different produced version of it. So like the people that like truly quote unquote bought it have their own version. This is a little bit different, but I'm going to put my boys on the playlist anytime they're releasing new music. And I think it's going to be a while until we get them back with new music again. So Drag Path, great song, 21 Pilots.
You wanted the movie?
So here's the thing. I have tickets to go to the movie, see this thing in IMAX
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
Ready to go. I found out on Thursday, I have to travel to Indianapolis for work that
Oh,
day. So now I have to miss it. And I'm really bummed.
you can't go in Indianapolis?
I'm in Indianapolis for 24 hours.
Oh,
Literally. I get in Tuesday night and I fly out Wednesday night.
damn.
And I think I might be able to get the movie, watch it on another day in Pittsburgh, but like the tickets left is like the front row. It's like the only thing that there's seats left for. Because like, this is
Got
the
it.
one where you actually reserve your seat.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
we'll see.
I've been like, because
Sounds
of course I'm at a luxury because there's so many movie theaters. So I'm like, I've been like, all right, if I don't work, I think I might go because there's like matinees and shit. So there's like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I'm not
there
working,
is.
I might just roll in at 1 o'clock and then go pick the kids up school because I really want to see it. So
Yeah.
So I'm trying to. I wanna do that. So
Nice.
yeah. So there we go. All right. Also, I heard that song over the weekend because they're playing that on the radio like every hour. And
Wow. Good.
because we had to go to Long Beach for a birthday party, so we were in the car for a while yesterday, and I was like, oh, It's pretty good. Like this song. All right. So Kygo and Griffin with
Yeah.
Khalid, Save My Love.
Yeah.
This just sounds like a mid 2010s freaking dance track with
Mhm.
a popular singer. And I mean, it just is great. Like shouts to Kygo and Griffin. I didn't know how much I missed this. I feel like we kind of have moved away from this in music, but like if this is coming back, I'm not sad about it because it just feels good. Save My Love, Kygo, Khalid, Griffin. Great. Check it out.
Kygo, one of my favorites, man. He just kind of like he's there and he puts out these bangers.
Hmm.
And yeah, you're right. I hope there's more from him. It's a great
If
song.
2026 is the new 2016. Like this fits
Yeah,
right into
yeah.
2016. So
For
it's like
sure.
that's it. Boom.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hillary Duff. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So she's definitely making this comeback, right? And I really did not expect much from this music. Because like her music back when she was like popular and acting and like younger, like really wasn't great anyways,
No.
right? A
Mm-mm.
song or two that was catchy that had a little bit of play, but like in terms of the people that were doing that at that time, she was not the best at it, even
No.
close, right? So I
No.
was like, this can't be great. This isn't gonna, this isn't gonna be good. Um, the first one that came out, Roommates, I was like, oh gosh, you just all right. Thanks for opening us up into your life like that. Um, this one that came out, right, off the album, Weather for Tennis. It's a little bit of jam.
Okay.
A little bit of jam. I didn't expect it, but Weather for Tennis, a little bit of jam. Gonna put it on the playlist.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it out.
I
Try it out.
haven't listened. I just knew after I heard Roommates, I was like, just like Hillary Duff's music before, the same for me. Um,
Yeah.
so I know I'll dive in. I know I'll dive in at some point when I'm bored. But yeah, Roommates did not give me
Yeah.
all that much hype
Yeah.
for it. So
Yeah.
see how it goes. But my girl Alysa Liu last night in the gala
Oh,
uh did the skated to Stateside by Pink Panthers and Zara Larsson, and that song's just a jam.
yeah.
And of course, America's Daughter, my adopted daughter, Alyssa Liu,
Yeah.
she performed, she went to this song, so like shouts to her because this song is awesome. So
I'm
there
just
it
gonna
is.
say really quickly, what on earth? The figure skating gala is like we have stars on ice. Like this is what they do after the Olympics. How are we
Yes.
closing the Olympics down like with the figure skating gala? You know what I mean? Like can
It's
you
fun.
imagine? Yeah, but we don't need it in the Olympics. Can you imagine being in the Olympic Village, you're Alyssa Liu or whoever, and you're talking to somebody on the curling team and you're like, "Oh my gosh." Or you're talking to Quinn Hughes who sees ghosts. "Oh my gosh, good luck in the gold medal game tomorrow. Good luck to you guys." "Oh, thanks. Do you have anything left?" "Yeah, we have our gala tomorrow." "What? What is that? Is that another like a team competition?" "No, we just dance for funsies, and we just kind of there's costume changes, and it's just." And he's like, "What? I'm out here competing for a gold medal tomorrow, and you're dancing for funsies." Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. It is
I,
fun. There was a guy in a panda costume, but what are we doing?
got no problem with it. They
Doing.
do it with gymnastics too. Like it's because those sports are so intense. They got to do something to let go,
Well,
man. I love it.
I want
I love
ski
it.
jumping to be I want a ski jumping gala where instead of
Whoa.
like being aerodynamic, right, and trying to get the furthest, like you're up there just like maybe this little dance routine while you're up in the air and you're gonna try to land. You don't have to land on your skis. Like,
I have no problem
you
with
know what I
that,
mean?
Dan.
We
I
need to
would
do
love that.
it.
Some sports are good for a gala. Like it was cool. Ilya was out there and just like,
Yeah, yeah,
baggy jeans and a hoodie last night
right.
doing backflips. And I'm like, couldn't
That's
do
true.
this in your regular costume shit, motherfucker. What are you doing? Like,
I
what
know.
are you doing? You're in baggy jeans and
Oh.
sweats, just like doing all your shit. And like, oh, you fell when it was time? What are we doing? Like, it's another reason why we do the gala. But I was mad watching him last night,
I know. I'm with
Me,
you. I'm with you.
person who can't stand up on ice
I
is
know.
is mad at you last night, but also, is what it is.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn? Last one for me?
Yeah, it's your turn. Your turn.
Okay,
Your
last
turn.
one. I put Clara Rosencrantz on the playlist
You did?
last week, and I'm going to do it
Good.
again this week because
Smart.
now I finally I had a chance to like go start to finish on the album. Listen to this album, My Lover. It's so good. It's fantastic. I'm going to probably put Jaden on the playlist. Become familiar with Claire Rosencrantz. Thanks to you. thanks to you, and the album is fantastic. So I can't not put her on again because one of the best songs of the week by far.
Well, I'm gonna throw this on the playlist. Oh wait, no, I'm not throwing that on the playlist. I'm gonna throw this on the playlist. So
Ooh,
went
okay.
to the movies with the kids on President's Day because they were off, so needed something to do, and it was pouring down rain. Went to see The GOAT, Steph Curry's movie,
Oh,
animated movie, The GOAT. Fun movie, but the soundtrack awesome. Quinn 92 has a song on there called Best Day, and it's awesome. So shouts to Quinn
wow. Okay.
92, and
All
that is
right.
all we've been listening to in the car. So it's been pretty awesome to listen to Quinn 92, just all week long in the car. So Best Day, Quinn 92 from the GOAT soundtrack.
Amazing. All right. Wow.
Yep.
Didn't expect that.
Yeah, so there we go. It's a jam. It's a fun song. So yeah, so there you go. And shouts to Quinn 92 for getting a look on that soundtrack because
Yeah.
that's
That's big.
yeah,
That's big for him. Good for him.
very big, very big.
Honestly.
All right, well, that is the sounds of Brunch. Make sure you tell Siri, tell Alexa to play the sounds of Brunch exclusively on Spotify. Updated every couple weeks with all of our songs. So actually updated every week with 2 weeks of songs.
There you go.
So
There you go.
make sure you listen to that. All right, Dan, any final thoughts on the Brunch Breakdown?
I can't wait to go back and rewatch this moment with you live. Like I'm watching Austin Matthews get his gold medal wrapped around his neck right now, the captain of Team USA. I think I'm gonna go buy a Connor Hellebuck jersey because he was unbelievable in this. And go Team USA, baby. We can go back to having our issues with our own country next week, but for 2 weeks, we're all on Team USA.
USA, USA, and we're out. It's the Brunch Breakdown. Later.